Refreshing or revolting, 2018 Honda Accord. The Honda Accord enters its 10th generation with a fresh outlook on life, gaining new turbo engines, a 10-speed transmission, and a new infotainment system. It also receives significant design changes, adopting a more chiseled appearance and borrowing elements from the Civic. But are the design changes for the better or for the worse? You'll see some of the biggest changes in the new grille. The silver bar has moved up the grille and overlaps significantly with the headlights. Below the bar, the grille narrows like a funnel in a unit that appears integrated, unlike the previous Accord that featured a clearer separation between the upper and lower grilles. The headlights on the 2018 Honda Accord are narrower, and the hood is chiseled and low to the ground, establishing an aggressive presence. Looking at the side profile, it's clear the new Accord looks a little less conventional than before. New character lines add a bit of visual interest. Although it may not look like it, the new Accord is shorter than the previous model, and it also features a lower overall height and a wider overall body. When looking at the raked roof, it's clear the Accord has taken on the characteristics of a coupe. In the rear, pretty much everything has changed. For one thing, the 2018 Honda Accord features C-shaped tail lights just like the new Civic. Like the front end, the rear is low to the ground, and it also features an upswept deck lid. No longer is there silver garnish adorning the rear. Look for rectangular, integrated exhaust units replacing the traditional round tailpipes on the old model. The license plate frame has changed, and the lights below the tail lights are also positioned higher on the new model. Say goodbye to the dual-screen infotainment setup from the cockpit of the old Accord. Now, the Accord gets a single touch screen that sits atop the dashboard. The air vents are now positioned below the screen instead of to the side, and the arrangement of buttons and knobs has changed. There is now a physical knob for changing the volume, instead of the slider from the previous model. Notably, an electronic gear shift setup replaces a traditional shifter on many models. Depending on how you see it, this feature either frees up space on the center console, or it's an unwelcome change from tradition. Also inside the cabin, the seats feature taller shoulder bolstering, and the armrests are now more padded than before. The new Accord also promises a roomy interior, as a more forgiving wheelbase allowed Honda to push the second row seats rearward for additional rear legroom. Do you think the 2018 Honda Accord is refreshing or revolting?